Hey everybody, this is Latanya Marshall from Broken Hearts Mended. I just want to come on here with a quick word. Listen, if I could be transparent for a minute and share something that I went through, and it's just been real heavy on my heart for like the last 2 days to get on here and encourage you guys a little bit. There's a situation that I went through where and when I share this or whatever, I only share the things that happen in my life so I can let you guys know that you're not alone. It's not to throw no shade at nobody. It's not to throw nobody under the bus. Okay, so I was in a situation where I fell in love with this man, and um, he basically chose another woman over me. Not this happened to me like twice. Okay, so the reason why I want to share this with you, in that season when that situation happened, I began to have low self esteem. I began to question myself, my self worth. I kept asking myself, "Dang, well, what's wrong with me?" I kept comparing myself to that female. And don't get me wrong, like this female, if you know the situation, you know the situation. So, this female, she's drop dead gorgeous. Like, I don't I'm not the type of female that throws shade at another female, whatever. If a woman got it, she got it. Period, point blank. But at any rate, she very beautiful. She carry herself well from what I can see. But I was at a place where I would compare myself to her, and I would really tear myself down. Like, well, dang, why he didn't choose me? And don't get me wrong, I'm not a pick me type female, but it do come to a place we all done been there. And if you could sit here and be honest with yourself, whether you're a male or a female, we all done been there. That goes in not just for relationships, but this goes for situations in jobs where I even, had the same situation at the job where, I worked for a company for about 9 to 10 years. And, for all those years, I've asked for promotions and different things like that. And they overlooked me in that. And I used to question myself, like, well, dang, what's wrong with me? Like, why can't I get that promotion? Like, why I felt unworthy, basically. So I just wanted to jump on here and encourage those, regardless if you're a man or a female, if somebody chose somebody else over you, or if a job overlooked you and chose the other person, regardless of what the situation may be, I want to encourage you, just because that happened to you doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're unworthy. It doesn't mean that you're ugly. It doesn't mean that you know how can I say this, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just something that happens. You know what I mean? And just because a person chooses somebody over you, or you're overlooked to a situation, that just simply means that that position wasn't for you, or that person wasn't for you. And it doesn't make that person a bad person because he chose somebody over you. Yeah, sometimes the situation and how they play it and how they do the, how things play out, the principle of it be a bad thing or whatever, so you feel betrayed and hurt by the situation and how it happened, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that person is a bad person or whatever. It just simply means that that person wasn't for you, and there's always going to be something that God replaces in that spot. So if somebody or something has left your life, that only says that God got something better for you, something more compatible for you, something that's that fits you. Sometimes we try to force things to fit, and that's not the case. So sometimes God intervenes, and He allowed things to happen that way for a reason. So I just want to encourage you. You beautiful, you dope. You're a dope soul. Regardless if you're a man, that done been overlooked or been left for a woman left you for another man, or if you're a female where a man has left you for another woman, just know, those situations happen for a reason. You know what I mean? God is still gonna bless you. God is still gonna, bring the right job into your life, the right career path into your life, the right promotion is gonna come, the right person, male or female, is gonna come into your life. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Okay, like, we go through these things in life or whatever, and we tear ourselves down and we compare ourselves to the other person, and we feel some type of way about us. We feel like it's our fault, or we feel that we done something wrong, or we could have done something better. I want to encourage you, sweetheart, or queen or king. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's just that, that person season in our life, or that situation, that job season in our life is over, you know what I mean? And God has something better. So I want to encourage you, and it's a lot of us that went through that, and there's a lot of you that are going through it right now. Where somebody left you for somebody else, or things like that, or whatever. But I just want to encourage you and let you know, like, God don't make no mistakes. He's in control. He's in control, and these are things that have to happen. A lot of times the situation be, we holding on to something so tight that God is saying let go of. And the only way that we're gonna let it go is if God allows it to hurt us so much to the point where we have no choice but to release it. You see what I'm saying? So that goes for a job too. In my situation, I got tired of being overlooked. I got tired of being rejected and things of that nature when it came to my job, and what I was doing, and how what I was working and doing, and that I got tired. So God been was dealing with me to leave that job, for the last 2 years, and I wouldn't move because I was so stuck and stagnant, thinking that there wasn't nothing better out there for me. But God had to put me in a position where I got so uncomfortable, just like the mother eagle and the baby eagle. What happens is, the baby eagle, when it's first born in the nest, the mother goes out and get all this soft material. She get moss, she get other feathers, she get all types of stuff to make the nest real comfortable and soft for the baby eaglet. But when it's time for that eagle to fly, what she do is start taking all the soft material out, and start putting thorns and hard different rough material. She make the nest uncomfortable, and she pushes them out of the nest. And if when the baby eagle is pushed out of the nest, the mother eagle, if she feel like he's that baby not ready to fly, after he push him out out the nest, the mother eagle will go underneath the baby eagle, to teach it to fly, to push it back up. So that's the same concept with Jesus Christ. If a situation is not for us, and we get so comfortable in that situation, regardless of how much the pain the person calls you, regardless of how much how much pain the job calls you, regardless of how much they reject you, regardless of how many times you beg for their attention, you beg for the promotion, regardless, no matter how many times, if God is ready for you to move or let that situation go, He gonna do just like the mother eagle do, and make you so uncomfortable to push you out the nest to teach you to fly. And if He feel like you're gonna hit that ground, He gonna catch you in His mighty hands. But you gotta understand that, just like I had to understand, that's why I posted what I posted the other day. You know what I mean? Sometimes our mental space get all messed up when we think that something is for us, and we holding on to it, and then all of a sudden it's snatched from us. You know what I mean? That does something to individuals. You know what I mean? It do something to you physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. It do something in every area of your life, and it breaks you down. If you could be honest with yourself, you know what I mean? So that's why I try to, get on here with these videos to try to encourage y'all, because I done been there. I know what it's like, you know what I mean? To be down and broken, and, with low self-esteem, things like that. But we got to understand, just like I said, all those things are for a purpose. It's for a purpose. And I guarantee you, if you in it right now, if you already done been through it, and you know what I'm talking about, and you knew what it what it took to help you overcome it and get out of those situations. It take a lot to build yourself back up, after rejection, or feeling like you wasn't good enough, or, questioning yourself, or why, your self-worth, you know what I mean? But, it take a lot to get you there. But I'm mainly speaking to those ones that's in it right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people on my timeline that's going through it right now, where there's a man or a woman holding on to, you know, they got options. So they back and forth between two people or whatever, or even with a job. You know, you done been at that job for so long, and the people just overlooking you. You don't ask for promotion after promotion. You don't ask for raises. You don't ask for all this. You know that you do high quality work. You know that when you out there in the field or in the office that you putting in work. You know, you one of the best ones out there, and they steady overlooking you. They steady promoting people over you. They steady giving people higher raises than you, and you not finding out from them. You finding out from the other employee. I mean, the other employees. You know, the people around you or whatever. You know, and if it's relationship wise, you know, you in this relationship, you love this person, but you know that this person is dealing with somebody else, so that person is giving the other person more time or whatever, and then you realize what's going on. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of us that be in situations we don't even know. I didn't know that I was the side chick, as they call it, for this generation or whatever. I didn't know, because there ain't no way I would be messing with a man knowing that he's involved with a woman. Ain't no way. It's just it's not who I am. But whatever the case may be, you know, we all go through those situations or whatever. But if you in that type of situation and you having low self esteem or you questioning yourself, baby, it's not you. It's not you, king. It's not you, queen. So, you know, just have the courage to let it go, because God is trying to do something. He's trying to get something better to you. You know what I mean? And that's why it feels so uncomfortable. That's why you feeling down. That's why you feeling stressed out and things like that. But I guarantee you, when you say enough is enough and cut it off, regardless if and I'm not telling you, listen, you. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. You know what I mean? Don't jump up and do that or whatever. I mean, I left my job after 10 years. I left it, and that was my decision, because I had got to the place where I was so uncomfortable. Like I said, God had made me so uncomfortable in the situation, to the point where I was crying every day, stressed out, you know what I mean? Praying and asking God for a better way, and, like, you know, just a change or whatever. And, you know, the Holy Spirit led me to leaving the job. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I did. But so I'm not trying to tell you to leave your job, but I can encourage you that if you're in a situation, relationship wise, and you know, you the other woman, or you in the middle, a situation where you don't know what to do, and it's affecting you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. You know, if it's affecting you in so many ways in your life or whatever, you know, it's time to let that go. We all deserve peace. We all deserve happiness. We all deserve to be able to look in that mirror and feel so good about yourself and know that you are loved. You know what I mean? When you look in that mirror, you should be able to be like, I'm dope. Regardless if you're a male or a female. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all stay blessed, all right? Stay blessed. Keep your mentality right, all right? Peace.